Hey everybody, Rob Vino here, wagertalk.com, Wager Talk TV here with your free plays with analysis for Monday, January the 27th. We're going to look at the NBA today. A couple of games. Going to take a peek at the Orlando Miami game and also the Clippers at Phoenix out west. But first, want to make everybody aware of the Wager Talk special going on right now. You can unlock 7 days of winning for just $11 per day. 7-day all access pass now at Wager Talk for just $77. That's $11 a day for the all access pass. It includes every sport, every play, including all 5-star blue chips that I do release here, college basketball, NBA basketball, the NFL. You get it all with this 7-day all access pass. Once again, just $11 a day under this current special offer. $77 for a 7-day all access pass. Get that over at wagertalk.com. Let's take a look here. Go Eastern Conference first at the Orlando Miami game. I'll check the injury report here to begin with. It's for Orlando. Jalen Suggs returned to the lineup the other night, Saturday night, with came back from a back injury and then exited the game with a quad injury. So he is questionable here for tonight. Goga Batadze, the center for Orlando, still out due to his concussion status. Gary Harris still questionable. For Miami, it's a clean injury report. Really, there's no notable rotation players out of the lineup for Miami, and they will return Jimmy Butler for this game tonight. Quick check of the schedule to see if there's a rest advantage here. It shows each side had yesterday off. There's really no rest advantage either way. For Orlando, it's the first game of a 6-game, 11-day road trip. I often like this as a situational spot for certain teams. We'll get into that a little bit further down here. Matchup and situation in this game. Last week, I was on doing an Orlando free play analysis, and we had this quote from head coach Jamahl Mosley of the Magic. I'd be lying to you if I said it wasn't difficult. These guys are giving everything they have in these moments for what they have. That was the final game that Orlando had to go through being depth shy. They've since returned Franz Wagner to the lineup. And on Saturday, it was the first time since October that the Magic had their entire starting lineup intact. They won the game. They scored 121 points. Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner both had 32 points in that one. And as I mentioned earlier, Jalen Suggs started, but exited after 15 minutes and 49 seconds. It was only the second time in the last 20 games that the Magic have scored over 108 points. We know how difficult it's been for them offensively. They got to 121. On Saturday, it broke a string of 5 straight team total unders. Their team total went over in that game. And it did get the full game total went over. So Orlando now 14-6 to the under in their last 20. Maybe things will start to reverse now with people back healthy. Defensively, though, it's the fourth time in the last 6 games they gave up 113 plus, so something to look at there. For Miami, they've been really erratic over their last 10 offensively and defensively. They're 4-6 against the spread. They're 6-4 to the over. Constant lineup changes, some due to the Jimmy Butler suspension situations, and some of it due to the experimentation process that Miami is currently in. Despite all the adversities that these teams have gone through, they're both right there to get a true playoff spot in the East. Right now, they're 7th and 8th in play-in spots right now. But for Orlando, they're virtually tied with Detroit for the number 6 spot to get into the playoffs. The reason why Orlando's behind right now is they trail by 1 in the loss column, and Miami's only a half a game. Believe it or not, Miami, a half a game out of a true playoff spot in the East. I would say that these mindsets are in different places right now. For Orlando, it's a positive mindset as they take the road for this 6-game trip. For Miami, again, it's kind of a influx situation each and every night. They're now trying out a new lineup with 7-foot rookie Khalil Ware as the starting center. It's probably going to take some time for that adjustment to take place. Bam Adebayo has been playing center for a long time there. We'll see how that front line shapes up against, once again, a very healthy Orlando front line. Jalen Suggs, even if he can't go here, I don't see that being a big deal. Cole Anthony Black can take over those minutes and probably be pretty successful here. The line, I think, is very fair. And again, Orlando in the first game of this 6-game road trip. I think that's a bonding process for this team as they try to make up for lost ground in the standings. So the free play here is going to be the Orlando Magic -1. Once again, free play, Orlando -1. Second free play of the day is going to come from the Western Conference. Once again, it's the Clippers at Phoenix. This game opened Phoenix a 1-point favorite, total of 222.5. The money has shifted this game to the LA Clippers as the current favorite, now laying 1.5, total up to 224.5. Injury report shows for the Clippers, Chris Dunn is going to miss his fourth straight game. PJ Tucker, not even with the team right now. They're looking to trade him. Neither of those guys has any real effect on the Los Angeles rotation 1 through 9. So pretty clean injury report for the Clippers. For Phoenix, a little more important injury here as number 1 power forward Ryan Dunn, ankle injury, out of this game. Schedule, I think the rest advantage goes slightly toward Phoenix here. It's the Clippers' 4th game in 6 nights. Sounds bad when you say it that way, but in actuality, they had a day off between the last 2 games. So, played 2 in their last 4. This will be 3 and 5. I think it's okay. It's short road travel to Phoenix. It's not like it's a huge cross-country flight. Phoenix does have a little rest advantage, but I don't think it's that significant. Matchup and situation here. Clippers red hot right now. 8-2 against the spread. Last 10 games. Beat Milwaukee in somewhat of a showdown game, 127-117 on Saturday night at home in LA. The guard tandem of James Harden and Norman Powell put up 73 points, 40 and 33 respectively. Big night for the guards for the Clippers. They've won 6 of their last 8 straight up, the Clippers have. All 6 of those wins have been by double digits. So the Clippers are in really, really good form right now, and their defense over the last 10 games ranks number 1 in points allowed in the NBA, only giving up 102.9 over their last 10. So Clippers, again, clicking on all cylinders right now. Phoenix 3-1 straight up, 2-2 against the spread since the acquisition of center Nick Richards, which is supposed to make them a little tougher, a little better rebounding team, et cetera, et cetera. The only playoff caliber team they've played since Richards got to town, those 4 games, was the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers do have a big front line. Cavaliers can be physical. Cavaliers beat this team by 26 points, 118-92. The Suns did get Bradley Beal back into the rotation as the 6th man. He had 20 on Saturday night against the Wizards. So Ryan Dunn is out, but Bradley Beal is back. You watch these videos and analysis enough from myself, you get the idea here. Phoenix much more offensive-oriented than defensive-oriented, still even with Richards. Kawhi Leonard's back in the lineup for the Clippers. Boy, that's a help. And they still have significant injuries, Richards or not, significant injuries inside, on the boards, and defensively, especially once again with Ryan Dunn being out tonight for Phoenix. He's in the lineup for one purpose. He starts because he's a good defender, and Phoenix needs him on the interior or on the wing as a defender. They won't have him tonight. Over the last 5 games, the Suns have shown major problems. These problems continue for the Suns. They don't get many fast break points. They rank 25th in the league, and they give up a whole bunch. They rank 26th in the league over the last 5. I think they'll be fired up here to welcome the Clippers in, but LA's deeper. They're more defensively sound. They're on a roll right now. I agree with the line move here. Los Angeles -1.5 is going to be the way we'll play this one. That'll be your free play for this game. The LA Clippers -1.5 points on the way out. I'd like to ask everybody to hit the like button if you like the selections and analysis given here each and every day by all of the Wager Talk handicappers. Hit the like button. If you have a comment on this game or any game on the NBA slate tonight or college basketball, please drop it in the comments section. I try to get to them as quickly as I can. Join the 193,000 plus people that have already subscribed to Wager Talk TV. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, this is Rob Vino saying good luck with all your plays. See you next time on Wager Talk TV.